I was going to ask you if it's our responsibility. You know, I walked into a couple of buzzsaws this week.
A what?
I made some huge mistakes this week.
Okay.
So the first one, I managed to kind of hang in there after I made it. I recognized it. I went through a lot of dialogue in my head, like, you know, self-criticism.
Yeah.
It was almost like I crashed and hit a guardrail on a cliff, and I'm hanging onto the guardrail. And eventually I pulled myself back up on the road. But I saw some things while I was doing that
Yeah.
taking your advice on just being present and, you know, because as I was trying to be present, my head was like, why did you make that mistake in the first place? You know, what's wrong with you? That's not an acceptable mistake, right?
Right.
But then all these other things happened as I stayed silent and stayed present. It kind of ironed itself out. And I was feeling pretty good about it.
Right on.
And I'm like, okay, all right. And then I walked into another buzzsaw. And this one was worse. And then I got caught in my head. And you actually talked about this, where you said that sometimes you're going to feel like God's left you. I definitely felt like that. I felt like there was nothing I could do. Part of me was like, well, what do I do now? Maybe I should try that silent prayer thing right now. But it was almost like I was trying to get to the surface of water, and something wouldn't let me go up into the surface and pray. I just couldn't do it. And the dialogue was heavy, bad. And then I thought, okay, so how much of this is my responsibility? I've had this conversation with you and everybody else has about it's not you. So at some point, it's hard for me to understand exactly how to get out of these messes in the first place. If I feel the sense that God's abandoned me and it's my responsibility to walk towards him, but I just don't have the energy or the ability to do so.
And so you're asking, so you made some physical mistake at work, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
so-
one at work and one in social life.
Well, and so you made a physical mistake. And when you made the mistake, you went into your head about it.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're asking, where's God in that? Or
No, not the first one. The second one was much worse, and that is the one where I went deep into, like, in my head and
and
felt
so
like...
and so you're asking, should you have gone in your head, or where's God while you're in your head?
Like, is it, so if I'm buried, no one's pulling me out. God's not going to pull me out of this hole. I have to dig myself out of this to get to God?
Oh,
He's
I
not going to
see.
meet me halfway?
No. When you're lost in your head like that,
Yeah.
stay in it and just feel the pain.
It was...
And do nothing about it, but just be aware of it, no matter how painful it is.
Yeah.
And how scary you are with it. Just stay in it and just be aware that you are in it.
And I've never
And
had...
then do nothing about it,
Yeah.
and he'll destroy it. That's
But
where he wants you.
I just found it interesting. It doesn't seem like I've had this level of I don't know if pain is the right word. I don't know the word for it.
Thoughts or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like you feel, somebody said once they felt like they wanted to jump out of their skin type of thing.
Right. Somebody said they wanted to pull it out.
Yeah, it was that bad. I've never felt that before. Is that a
When
side
you're
effect?
there, count it all joy. Because that's what I was talking about. This thing is so evil, and you're so identified with it. As you're dying from it, those little small deaths, and you think, oh, I made it, right?
Yeah,
That's why I don't lie to yourself. When you think you made it, you're not made it.
yeah.
But if you stay with it, it will become painful like that, and even worse. And when you're there, do nothing about it. Just see it. Be aware of it, and do nothing about it.
Yeah, that was the worst I've felt in my life.
Nice.
Okay.
Count it all joy when you're feeling the pain. Tribulations work as patience in your life.
Yeah, because objectively, if nothing in my life was really that bad.
Right.
It wasn't like...
It wasn't that bad.
But it really felt like there was no hope, there was no way out of this, there was no point. It felt like that.
The thought about it was worse than the incident itself. And that's what Satan wants you to trip out on,
Yeah.
so he can make you write a suicide note and kill yourself.
You know, I felt
It's
like,
in the,
yeah.
can anybody relate to that? It's in the thoughts. It's not in the situation itself. It's in the thought.
I felt like that's exactly what was happening. Yet, even though I know that's what's happening,
Yeah.
it was so powerful. It was like having, you know, a shipping container on your chest, like no hope of pushing it off.
Absolutely. It's like all hopes are gone, nothing. You're like, what the?
Yeah.
So, yes, you're doing fine.
So what do I do when it gets? You said just sit in that.
Yes.
No matter how
sit in
unbearable.
it. No matter how painful, how long it lasts, or how many days, you ride with it. Go with it, live with it, drive with it, go to work with it, go to the party with it, go to lunch with it, and just realize, just don't run from it, don't deny it. Just know that this is happening to me. The people around you don't know it. They don't know what you're going through, but the Spirit of truth does. And it's working for you, and the demons are having a fit because you won't react. They know they're going to have to depart because they hate the light, and the light destroys the darkness. Christ said, bring all your darkness unto me. I am the light. I'm the way. And the light will take care of the dark. You're bringing the darkness to the light. You're bringing the darkness to the light. Does that help a little bit?
Yes.
You're bringing all your misery to the light by not doing anything about it.
So that's it. So
Yeah.
by sitting in it and enduring the excruciating pain, that is technically bringing the darkness to the light.
100%. That's exactly what you're doing. And that's what Christ is waiting for people to do. I got you out. It's spiritual. It's good versus evil. It's a battle of warfare between good. There's nothing you can do about it. Bring it to the light. Christ is the light. And the light will destroy all of the darkness. And all emotions are dark. All emotions are dark. The ones that make you feel good and the ones that make you feel bad. The ones that tell you, oh, you know how some people tell you, you're so nice, I really like you, you're a nice person. And you go, oh, thank you, I love that. Two devils lying to one another.
Right.
They don't really think you're nice, and they're not nice for telling you that. It's darkness with darkness, it's all ego. And all emotions are dark. And to bring all that darkness unto the light of Christ, the truth, and it will destroy it. But everybody is so identified with those emotions, they think that they are those emotions. I got a message from someone just the other day, and they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do in my life. I just don't know what to do right now. I can't handle it. And I didn't even respond. I haven't responded yet, and I know you're listening. I didn't respond. If you want to die, die. I told you what to do. I can't live for you, and I can't do it for you. Running to me every time is not going to help. You got to do it. I had to do it. Everybody has to do it for themselves. So suffer. And this person is a really good friend, I guess, person, whatever. But you're right. Stay with that, man. That's right on. And it feels like God is not with you, but He's with you. The truth is with you 24 hours. It will never leave you. It will not ever leave because you have admitted you're evil. Anyone that has anger is evil. So it'll be you're evil. My heart is wicked. I'm evil. I judge people. You've admitted that. The Father come in. You go and forgive. He now draw you into the kingdom of heaven. And you're in that kingdom, everything starts to work. The wheels are turning on your behalf. It's not going to feel like it because you're so identified with the far south, but the wheels are turning on your behalf.
Right. I did thought at the first incident, I controlled my anger. I swallowed it. And I thought, oh, yeah, I did it. Right? And then my anger didn't go anywhere. It just came out a different.
Right. So never say, oh, yeah, I did it.
I definitely
You're
was
lying.
laughing about that later because
Right. Yeah.
whatever I was angry about, I didn't get angry at that thing, but the anger itself stayed, and then it manifested in some other way.
Yeah.
So
I know so many people who say, "Oh, I made it." Yeah. Oh, mama, well, they felt a little good feeling like, or they learned intellectually about the truth, and they held on to the intellect, the knowledge of the truth, and so they kind of feel good for a minute, and they're like, "I made it," and the next day they cry because they got the same problem. Not realize they only held on to the knowledge of it. Knowledge is fine, but don't hold on to it. Let it go, let it fly away, and the truth will take over. Don't hold on. Leave your glass empty all the time. Never fill it up. Leave it empty. And I'm telling you, don't give up, don't give up. The fact that you heard something that made you realize, wow, that's true. Because I didn't make you realize, I just put the word out there and said it. Something in you told you it made sense. And that's the Spirit of the Father. He's drawing you back unto Him because He knows that you want to be with Him. He already know that, right? And then your brothers and sisters, they don't want it. They're like still in hell. They're Don't try to save your brothers and sisters. Your own flesh and blood. Leave them in their hell. To hell with everybody in the world. Really. To hell with the world. What y'all think about that? When you hear me say to hell with the let me keep the mic. When you hear me say to hell with the world, this your first time here? Mm-hmm. Take the mic for me. This your first time here?
Yes. Not my first time talking to you, but my first time here.
When you see me say to hell with the world, what goes through your mind?
That's not how I live my life, but okay.
And what do you
I'm
mean?
learning. I listen to you, Jesse,
Right.
and you know some of the things you say make sense to me, and some of the things I might disagree with. That'd
Right.
be something I disagree with.
About the hell with the world? The
Well,
hell
it
with
depends.
your mama?
You know what? Wait. You know what?
Listen,
I
the
really,
hell with your mama, the hell with your daddy, to hell with your adult children, to hell with your wife, husband, your friend, to hell with the world. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, one thing I've learned to do lately as I talk with a lot of people is to make sure that words are defined. So what do you mean? I've heard you say on your fallen state, I'll tell you in a minute, and you never get back to telling people what they've asked of you. But I think it's important that you define your terms. Now, what do you mean when you say the hell with the world? I've no clue what you mean. And then I just disagreed with you, which was ridiculous because I don't even know what you mean.
See that? She's not even doing what this homework is. You can communicate without agreeing or disagreeing. She just
Absolutely.
disagreed and don't even know why. But
Well,
that's
I
a
should
good
have asked
point.
you first. Tell me, when you say the hell with my mama, what do you mean about that?
Your mom is in hell already, and she love it, and she would destroy you, trying to care about it, feeling bad for her, trying to bring her out of it, trying to do anything about it. She would destroy you. She would bring you and keep you in hell with her.
No, but what do you mean by the hell with your mother or the hell with everybody?
Let her suffer in her hell.
So let everybody suffer?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Not to me, but okay.
Okay, good. And why doesn't it make sense to you?
That's not how I want to live in the world.
And why not?
Because selfish, I get pleasure out of bringing joy to people.
Right.
That's my pleasure.
And does your pleasure heal them? Does your pleasure bring
Not
them
always.
out of their
No,
hell?
No, definitely not.
So who-
Definitely not. It's a very selfish thing on my part.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So
No.
who
The
is-
answer is negative. No.
And so who is worse? The woman that took pleasure from mama hell, or mama being in hell bring you in her hell destroying you? Which is worse, you or mama?
I have no idea.
What?
I don't
you
have
are.
it.
Because you're just evil as your mother. You're pretending you love her. You're pretending that you care. And you don't. It's all about you, your ego, which is
I
evil.
see that. I do see what you're saying. I
Right.
definitely do.
And so you got to stop. You don't have to. You should.
Thank you.
I recommend you start loving your pleasure. Your pleasure is evil.
Well, definitely food for thought. speaking about food, one thing I don't want, one thing that I'm very, if you remember our conversation years
Then turn the
ago.
fan, I'm heating up again. up here.
That's not
I'm
a
about
good
to
thing.
fall out. Turn the, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Well, one of the reasons I spoke with you years ago when I came by, we sat in your office, was I don't want to say to hell with, well, I'm an animal rights activist.
Oh,
so
God.
I know. I don't know why you say, oh, God, because I think I don't say it about myself, but it's a beautiful thing to care, in my opinion, to
But you
care
don't
for
care about the
innocence.
animals.
Nope, but I do.
No, you don't.
But I do.
You get pleasure from taking care of the animal.
No.
Because the animal makes you feel like you care. You're such a good
So
person.
in other words,
And it's the same pleasure you get from your mama, pretending you care about your mama and the world.
I never said I pretended to care about my mom. I
Do you
said
care about
that
your
I
mother?
enjoy. Yes, very much so.
That you don't care about it.
I'm sorry.
You don't care about your mother.
Oh my God, I feel. I feel right now like I'm on the fallen state, and I'm saying, "Oh shit, why am I here?"
Did you just say
I just-
OS?
OS.
Whoa.
OS. But anyway, I I can't believe this. Because I spoke recently with somebody you had on the fallen state. I called her and congratulated her for getting through the program with you. It was a great conversation. But in any case, yeah,
drinking
you know what?
electrolytes,
We're complicated, aren't we, as human beings?
You're evil
All
as
right.
human beings.
Okay.
Human beings are evil. Life is not complicated at all. It's just that nature is dark, it's wicked, it is evil.
Okay, I know some of it is.
No, all of it
You're
is.
saying all of it is?
Yeah,
I
all
don't
of it.
see it
That's why
quite
you
that
need
way, but
that's why
but
you need
okay.
to burn it. So do you see now that this love you have for the animal is this pleasure
Well, I
for
don't
you?
have love for the animals. I don't know the animals. So what I'm trying to do is minimize pain and suffering in the world because I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to suffer. I don't want you to be in pain. I don't want you to suffer. And I don't want animals to be in pain. And I don't want them to suffer for us.
And how can you stop another human being from suffering
I can't.
or animal?
I can't.
So why do you
I
play
can
that? Why do you play that God game then?
Well, I'm not. I'm just trying to inspire people.
You can't inspire
to,
people.
Well, I have.
But
So
that, you're lost. How can you inspire someone?
I don't know. I guess maybe we're all lost and we're
no,
all
you're
found.
lost.
And
Do you see that
know.
you're lost?
No, I don't.
You don't see that your ego pleasure is there because you are lost?
If
and
my
that you-
ego pleasure actually makes life better for somebody else, so be it.
But it doesn't.
Well, for the animals, I'm trying to make it so.
But you don't.
Well, you don't know that.
I know that for a fact.
How do you know that?
Because you're not God.
I'm not God.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're playing God though, right?
No, people who are abusing
see that
animals
you-
are playing God. I'm trying to keep people from abusing animals.
Right,
And
and you're
not
at-
playing God and not choosing when an animal dies or lives. That would be a God thing. To choose when another person lives or dies, I'm trying to keep people from thinking that they have that luxury to do that.
But that's not your job to do that.
I'm sorry?
That's not your job to do that. You need
It's
to work.
everybody. I
you
feel it's
need
my
to work-
job.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
You need to work on overcome. Well, you don't have to. You stay in your hell.
No, I got
Stay
you.
in your false
All right.
love.
Okay.
But you need to work on you to overcome hell if you want to be free.
I don't know what work on you means, unless what you just said to everybody else. I heard you.
Work
I
on
heard
you
you. I
means-
take in everything, and I appreciate all your comments because
Work on you mean that you got to overcome evil.
I'm trying to overcome evil.
By
not
doing what?
In me, maybe, and also in everybody else. Doing my best to not overcome their evil, just because I don't think people. No, that's not true. Because some people are evil.
All
in my
people are
mind.
evil.
But
Are you evil?
I'm sorry.
Are you evil?
I don't believe I am. I don't want to be. So
Are you good?
I don't know. I hope so. I can only hope.
Are you
Whatever
evil?
good means. What
Are
does
you
good
e-
mean? That
are-
I'm kind to other people.
Bec-
I hope
Are
so.
you evil?
Oh, here comes the question again, over and over. I seriously feel like I'm in some kind of a time warp. Am I evil? No, I don't believe I'm evil.
Are you good?
I hope so.
You hope so what?
That I'm, whatever good means, I hope, I try to be whatever my definition of good is, I'm trying to be that.
And so are you evil?
Are you, I already answered that.
Are you good?
I already answered that.
Are you good?
I already answered that.
No, I didn't remember. What is it?
Yeah, you remember.
What's your
I know,
answer?
you're not what you claim you are when you talk to
Black
other
and slow?
people. Yeah.
Are you
I'm not going to answer it because I've already answered it.
amazing? Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you
Yeah.
for letting me speak. I appreciate it.
No, anytime. Raise your hand. There.
Okay.
Are you done? Did I finish with you?
Yes, thank you.
So you understand that you gotta, no matter how painful it is, because it's gonna scream at you. It's gonna be like in total darkness. It's like, it's gonna feel like life is over. You know what I mean? And it's like there's no answers. It makes you think you gotta do something. You stay in that, really. And the light sees it, and it knows it's not you. It knows it's not happening to you. It's happening through you, but not to you. And it will destroy the darkness.
It told me not to come here today, too.
See that? Yeah.
Yeah.
The last place evil wants you to be is here. It wants you to be around everybody else talking about nothing, how boring their week were. They worked hard this week, your mama died. And it don't want you here fellowship with this kind of truth. Evil would rather for you to be at a church lifting up holy hands and praying out loud and singing and praising the Lord than for you to be here hearing this. It doesn't want you to hear this. Absolutely. That's why I say, oh, you heard it all. I'm so grateful that for 35 years, I have been blessed to attend these meetings. The women's forum, the men's forum, the speaking engagement, and with all type of Republican, Democrat, everybody. I've learned so much because I'm dealing with human beings. Human beings are a mess. Human beings are a mess. I can't find mess big enough to tell you. Human beings are a mess.